Travis Wayne Goodsell. I'm pretty sure my title is going to be Denial Makes Mormons Feel They Are Right. And denial is a part of the mental box categorization of psychology called the 5 stages of grief. And of course they repeat it over and over again to you and insist that you're going through it so that you then self-fulfill it so that they can justify that it's correct. But the very first stage of grief they claim is denial. And that's what I see from Mormons. Mormons think that they can just deny the truth, deny whatever is spoken that goes against their belief system. And notice it's a belief system, not knowledge. They call their belief system knowledge. They call their feelings knowledge. No, thou shalt not bear false witness. Mormons aren't taught about that. And so I do see Mormons in denial. That the thumbs down, for example, it's a clear denial by Mormons. And it's also part of the anger phase of this categorization. That I don't know if you understand this, Mormons, but as you fulfill each of these 5 stages, you're falling right into the psychologist trap for mind manipulation. So, yeah, your anger towards me and denial by putting a thumbs down, by putting hate comments. I had an elder with the white shirt, the name tag. He's on YouTube, which I don't think he's allowed. Gets on, I think it's Exmo Lex's channel, where I made a comment to help her conversation. And it was like a while back, months ago. And he finally sees it. So he's literally searching through the comments to make his own comment. And it was one where there were dozens of other comments of people joining in. And not talking to me, but talking to this other guy. And the other guy, when he was the first one to respond to me, he was trolling me, not understanding that I'm not Mormon, and he was contradictory and confusing, and I finally silenced him, but then other people stepped in, and they were going off at each other, back and forth, and so finally this one guy, this missionary, makes a comment towards me, and is abusive. A Mormon missionary being abusive on the internet. So yeah, all I had to do was respond, hey, are you not allowed on YouTube as a missionary? And you're trolling with abusive comments? Is that Christ-like? I mean, these are basic doctrinal religious principles that all Mormons know. I know you know. The church has it coordinated to have the same lessons taught throughout the world. So I know Mormons know. And yet Mormons are just refusing to obey what they are taught. And yes, the church leaders teach contrary to what is taught to us at the lower levels, as they demonstrate their racism, sexism, bigotry, and other hatreds. refusing to give aid to the poor and the needy, the sick and the afflicted, unless it's a photo op where they can say, oh, here, we gave a truckload to this whole town. And how many people got left out? And so, yeah, I see denial and anger. No Mormon bargains with me. So, yeah, they skip that one. They don't bargain with me. They do seem to bargain in their wards, though. But they don't show denial and anger. That's sort of your brown-nosing. You know, I promise I'll come to church regularly. Please let me have a food order. But depression, oh, yeah. Utah is the highest per capita of women taking depression medication. So, yeah, there's a lot of grief going on here in Utah. And then acceptance. See, this is what I don't understand. What are they supposed to be accepting? That they're grieving? That the church is mean and abusive and you just accept it? Oh, yeah, that's just the way it is. That's the new normal. See, this is what I hate about psychology. Is that you go in as a victim of some mass shooting or rape or financial crimes, bullying, and they tell you to get over it? What the hell? No, those people need to be punished. That's how we get over it. Is that they no longer cause fear in us anymore. That they no longer hurt us anymore, cause us grief. That's when we're magically cured. But psychology needs clients in order to keep their business. They don't do it for free. That's why I don't like psychology, and that's why I don't like the 5 stages of grief. But yet Mormons still deny, and they get angry when people won't accept their denials. And this is involved as Mormons turn opinions and feelings into facts, which you can't do that. And it's also when Mormons use fallacy as if it's a sound argument. And I know here in America and in Utah, they don't teach sound argument. I saw it started for religious philosophy versus science philosophy. And I'd already taken all those courses up at the University of Lethbridge in Canada. And so I knew all about the topic matter. And so I took that class just because easy A. I was there to waste time because I was receiving death threats from my father. Again, anger, denial. And so I'm in the class, and one guy, I'm not sure if he was Mormon or if he was just a hardcore Christian, because they are becoming the same. You can't tell the face of a Christian from a Mormon anymore, because Mormons want to be Christians so badly that Mormons emulate Christians and emulate their talking points and their philosophies and their doctrines and their theologies and their, yeah. You're Mormons, not Christian. And so, regardless, he started dominating the class when it started getting uncomfortable for him. There was supposed to be a prerequisite of logic or basic philosophy in order to take the class. And I never adhered to it myself, and so I would assume others didn't as well. And I especially noticed they didn't because they were clueless on how to argue soundly. It was like it never entered into their mind. They'd never been taught. And as a result, this was also back in the same time when other classes were being assaulted by the students, demanding that the students' belief systems are supposed to dictate the course. That was very disturbing because the teachers didn't know what to do, because the kids are paying for school, but yet the kids don't want to learn what they're being told. They want to tell the teacher how they're going to learn. A very disturbing trend that time at the University of Utah. And so the teacher, he just accepted the grief and allowed these religious nuts to say whatever they wanted and get their grade accordingly, when none of them were sound. They were all just spreading the lies, and they all went their way. The guy even started a chat room. There was the internet back then. It was AOL, the dial-up service. But I mean, he controlled the narrative. I tried to join in. I was cancel cultured. I was refused from being in and banned from it, because anything that talked about truth goes against the lies of religion, and religious people don't like that, and so they're truth deniers. They don't see themselves as truth deniers because they think that their opinions and beliefs and feelings of religion are truth. And they get angry when somebody tells them, that's stupid. What the hell? I mean, we're witnessing a congresswoman who is so racist, sexist, bigoted, full of hate, that her belief system is based on all that hate, that she just makes accusations, just throws them out there, exactly like Trump. And she doesn't care that she's purposely causing fighting. She's ordering the death of other people because of her false beliefs. This is exactly how religious wars get started. So I've been trying a new thing on my thumbnails. I don't know if anybody's caught it. There's a special little egg, I guess they call it. that are in the last 3 videos. I'll see if I can try to keep it going. We'll see. But again, recreating reality with Mormon vision. Is anybody watching WandaVision? Because there's already 3 thumbs down. I mean, the 2 are the Mormon employees. at working for YouTube. But yeah, not many people are going to these. The LDS Church condemns Mormons being ashamed of Mormon gospel. I went over his talk. A member of the 70 giving a talk. He's belittling Mormons. I'm trying to step in to protect Mormons. 2 thumbs down. Just the regular Mormon employees at YouTube. But only 1 like and only 46 views since last night. And then all 6 Mormon congressmen voted to destroy America. This was about Congresswoman Green. All 6 Mormon congresswomen, Gertie man, all voted that what Green did was okay. I mean, that's disturbing. We are in a crisis here in America. Do you understand that Russia is pulling your strings, twisting your mind as fast as your dreams? Literally. They're behind Q. They're behind the misinformation and disinformation. That's what you do when you have an enemy that you want to destroy. It's in the art of war. Sun Tzu. I'm sure all of you have heard about it, whether or not you've read it or not. These tactics are of ancient date. Everybody knows it. Everybody refers to it when they're in leadership. First rule of leadership, train your replacement. But I mean, we have allowed the enemy to deceive us. And what is their end goal? We have a congresswoman who wants to assassinate people. She gets this from Russia through Q. She is Russia's puppet. And 6 Mormons in Congress are okay with that. Trump destroyed our intelligence community to hide what he was doing with Putin. And the Republicans are okay with that. They acquitted Trump. It's likely they'll acquit him again. Even when he ordered their assassination. But at least there's 5 likes on that one, but only 36 views. And then the return of Mormon porn wars. I'm very disappointed. I thought that was going to be an instant breakaway. I guess I needed a woman on the picture. I have woman in the video. I found that series of pictures. I had to put them in. That was hilarious. Because it can be interpreted so many different ways. What is she thinking? But 6 likes, but only 45 views. The breakouts are kind of surprising. The Ugly Truth of Mormonism, list of LDS church crimes. 8 likes. My goodness. And it's already over 100. It's at 112 right now. And that was 3 days ago. February 2nd. And so I expect that to see in the top 10 here pretty quick. But the counter is LDS Myanmar Temple under siege. I knew there wasn't a temple there, but I was sure there was a mission, and it turns out we don't have a mission there anymore. I saw, and I go over with you, I see in the Google search from the church site that we have a mission there, and yet looking for the mission, couldn't find it. Didn't exist. So something happened between that article and now. But yeah, that's right behind it with 107 views, but only 1 like and 5 thumbs down. I mean, you can't deny this, Mormons. You can't just deny and say you're right, because you denied it. Oh yeah, you denied it. Oh, you got me. Oh, I'm such a snowflake. You denied it. Oh man, wow. Oh. How could I have been so deceived and wrong about facts and truth? I should have been a deceiver and a liar and a denier, just like you. And here's another one. This is how you do research. And it's freaky. So freaky, it's awesome. But there is a pattern between lunar eclipses and LDS prophets dying. What's up with that? I have no idea. I don't tell you that I know how. It just happens. After Faust died, lunar eclipse. Hinckley dies, lunar eclipse. The Three, the trilogy, die. Tetrad. Monson dies, followed by a lunar eclipse. A huge one. That was a big sign with Monson's death and the lunar eclipse. And I can't explain it, but this is how you do real science research. Because if the pattern holds, May 26, guys, before May 26, if the pattern is true, somebody's going to die. Thus, Deadpool. I guess nobody watched Deadpool, so you are clueless. Deadpool, what the hell? I mean, the picture looks kind of cool, but Deadpool? I don't want to see this for no. It's awesome. But again, are you in denial? I mean, yeah, granted, there are 5 likes, so those who do watch like it. Only 42. But the list of crimes, I'm a witness to those crimes. Personal, first-hand witness. You can't just deny it and claim you're right, because I know you're a liar. And you may be able to get a popular opinion by having more people like and subscribe your channel, and you get up there and you deny, and everybody goes, yeah, deny, woo, truth prevails. That's an ad populum fallacy, by the way. I don't know what that is. You know, you can't just claim stupidity so that you can justify being right. I mean, all Mormons know the scripture. You can't be saved in ignorance. You can't claim stupidity or, oh, I didn't know, I didn't read it. So until I read it, I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna keep saying what I'm saying. And then you never bother to read it, just like Republicans do. I didn't see her tweets. Kuhn, what's Kuhn? Is that how it's pronounced? That's not an excuse. So, yeah, wow. So, wow. Oh, we had a huge surge at 10 to 11 a.m. Interesting. Why then? I didn't put anything up. LDS Church condemns Mormons being ashamed of the Mormon gospel. Interesting. Then Objection 2 also has made the top videos in the last 48 hours. And of course the number one, that's still doing a lot. My goodness. But yeah, not too many changes on the top 10. The audience, how are you women doing? Am I redeeming myself with you? I lost the 25 to 34 year olds in the last 28 days. The women have increased by a point percentage. So yeah, I'm still losing you. Tried to get you back. I'm failing. I'm a sucker and a loser. I am having a fun conversation, back and forth conversation with one of my newest viewers. She has not subscribed yet. Oh, here we have a subscriber. He says I'm doing an awesome job. Thank you. He says he's an ex-Mormon and an apostate. He was responding to the Ugly Truth of Mormonism list of LDS church crimes. So we'll put a check on that one to prove that. Give him a heart and a thumbs up. Here we go with somebody who's not a subscriber, and she's female, according to the name. Not aware of too many guys who are named Mary Lou. And so yeah, she's attacking. She's using fallacy to justify her belief system. She says, when you start criticizing our leaders, then you are on the road to apostasy. Yes, because it's wrong to criticize the brethren even when the criticism is correct. How well did I do impersonating Oakes from his BBC interview? No! If you do something wrong, you better damn well expect to be criticized. You can't just deny it. Oh, nope, I'm a prophet. I'm untouchable. I'm invincible. No, you're not. I can see you enjoy being controversial. I'm having a lot of fun here. And stirring the pot of doubt. See, she's in denial. She claims that I'm just throwing out false accusations. She's refusing to accept the truth. Nelson changed the temple. It's a fact. I pointed out with a snapshot of the part in the video where Nelson put those. How many women are we supposed to be married to again? Those? And so, I'm stirring the pot of doubt? Oh dear God. And so again, here she says, I can't touch the temple. I just did that video the other week about the secrets in the temple. Let's see if I can find them. Yep, here's one. Exposing the sacred secret in the LDS temples. Only 52. Come on, guys. And here's the sacred secret second anointing of the LDS Mormon Church. It got up to 87, but died. And here's one. Why Joseph Smith was chosen by God. Isn't that friendly for you, Mormons? Don't you like that? Why was Joseph Smith chosen by God? Of course, the thumbnail has when he was arrested as a glass looker. I hope you've been excommunicated. I wanted to do this video. I didn't get to do it today. But you should all be aware, I've alluded to it this whole time, that John DeLynn, Jeremy Runnels, Denver Snuffer, all these other popular guys and girls, the ordained women leader, excommunicated. All excommunicated. The bishop, excommunicated, who then started the Protect LDS Children movement. The church excommunicates all of them. They just go on a rampage. All you dare criticize us? Excommunicated. Why not me? Why did they have me indefinitely incarcerated for 6 years of my life? Why have they been trying to assassinate me? Why are the courts, the federal Utah courts, refusing the constitutional right to show the evidence against the church? They're not allowing me to even petition. They fired Judge First because she allowed Gaddy, Kay Birmingham, to proceed to presenting evidence. Kay Birmingham got to present her evidence. Why are they denying me from presenting evidence? I could be making false accusations like Mary Lou believes I am, and all of the Mormon haters out there. Why? Why are they so concerned about silencing me on YouTube, silencing me on my website, silencing me on Amazon? Why are they wanting to have me assassinated? Why are they wanting me locked up? Do you not understand? Every Mormon should be fearing and trembling with the information that I have. The list, listen to it all the way through. It's long. And I even admit I'm missing some in that list. You need to go over my church history videos, because I can't repeat all the information in each new video. The church is afraid of me. They are scared to death. And it all began in 1998 when I came to them and said, Joseph Smith is a translator. Church is true. Isn't that awesome? And they've been trying, well, they've succeeded in destroying my life. But they haven't taken my life yet. They've failed so far. They are totally afraid. And they are committing crimes to protect themselves from my information. They are getting other Mormons to commit crimes. Right, Mormons on YouTube, employees. So understand, I am the secret weapon to destroy the church. And all I did was said, hey, Joseph Smith is a translator. And so, Mary Lou thinks God will not be mocked. If there is a God, and he will not be mocked, do you think he's going to come after me for telling the truth about the corruption and wickedness of the church? Or will he destroy the church? As prophesied, by the way. Yeah. I'm just frustrated that it's taking so long. So Mary Lou, you wasted your time with a comment, but I get to put it in a video for you. There's your 15 minutes of fame. You cannot deny and claim you're right, Mormons. And there's this whole thing about truth will prevail. So, alrighty.